my channel. My name is Nina. If you are new here, I love all things interior and exterior style. And I recently became a mom, so motherhood, mama life, life abroad, all the things. If you like any of those things or you're interested, definitely consider subscribing and becoming a part of the family. And if you are already an existing family member, welcome back. So today I want to show you guys something that has changed the game for me, okay? This has made cleaning up, decluttering our home with all the playthings that accumulate over time once you have a child. This has changed the game for me. This beautiful piece of furniture, this aesthetic beauty, is a Montessori Playshelf by Lovevery. And I just want to thank Lovevery for sponsoring this video for us because I'm so in love and I'm so happy, and I have to tell you guys about this. So if you know a parent, if you are a parent and you're looking to declutter and maybe do a toy rotation, then this video is going to be for you. So what is a Montessori Playshelf? The Montessori Playshelf by Lovevery is a thoughtfully designed piece of furniture that promotes independent play, which is a huge part of the Montessori method. So the Montessori method is essentially a method that promotes children's natural interest through activities. So setting up little playthings, areas or places for them to play is a huge part of the Montessori method. Now, we've been trying to incorporate Montessori in our home, and this has made it so much easier, specifically with a toy rotation. So I don't know if you guys have heard about toy rotations, but toy rotations are essentially when you store away your children's toys and only take out a select few for them to play with, and then you rotate another set of playthings for them to play with, and then another rotation. So every week, we do ours weekly. Every week we rotate a different set of playthings for Mason to play with. Now, there was a study that was done that showed that children who play with less play longer and more engaged than playing with more things. So we try to only put out 4 to 6 items on our play shelf at a time, and then we rotate out another 4 to 6 the next week and the next week. Now, what made this play shelf stand out above all the rest? So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of backstory, why I even got into this and how I even found this play shelf. We took Mason to a Montessori play group in Amsterdam, and what I loved about it was how carefully curated this space was. And I was like, how can I do this in my home? This seems so simple. There were a lot of low shelves that were at the child's height that they could just walk up to and just grab cute little things that were displayed in a very attractive way using natural materials. So you'll notice with children, when they go around the house, they love to touch all of the things that are in the house. They love to play with the things that are not playthings. So basically, if you mix natural materials and things that aren't plastic or, things that they would typically make with a toy, the child will be interested. It will spark their interest. So with Montessori, you mix natural materials with the playthings to invite the child and attract them. And then they just love to play with whatever you have put out. So we've added just a couple of baskets. These were baskets that I had from the nursery when Mason was a baby. I had like some of the stuff on the changing station for his diapers, creams, and nail clips and stuff in here. And I just swapped it out and put his playthings in there. These are some of the nails from the current plaything that he has, his current play kit, I should say. So this is from the Investigator play kit. Mason just turned 31 months old. So I put this one out this week. And they're these little nails, and he puts them in here and hammers them. He matches the colors and then just plays with it just like that. So every week I put a different one out. And the playthings, once your child reaches, I don't know if you guys are Lovevery subscribers. So Lovevery, let me just tell you about what Lovevery is. First of all, Lovevery is a Montessori-based play subscription service for your child. Now, I got interested in this when I was pregnant. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos about what to expect, what to buy, what not to buy, biggest regrets. And one underlying theme that I kept seeing in everybody's video was Lovevery. And I'm like, what is Lovevery? What is this whole Lovevery about? And I went to their website and I was like, oh my God, these playthings are so cute. So cool. Like, I want all of these for my child. And I believed in the Montessori method as well. So it perfectly aligned with what we wanted for our child. So that's how we got introduced to Lovevery. That's what Lovevery is. If you are interested in having less, but providing more for your child through value, just from a developmental standpoint, I think Lovevery is something that you should really consider. This cut back on us spending money on toys and just buying toys that would just clutter up the house, a bunch of plastic, random, colorful things all over the home that really didn't bring value. Lovevery streamline that process and allows us to, we don't even have to think or research like, okay, what are 1-year-olds into right now? What's a 24-month-old into? What's a 18-month-old into? Lovevery does all the work for you. They have researchers that research all these playthings and to see what's best for the child at each stage of their life, what helps them develop, what's interesting for them, they do the whole thing. I love that. If I can just order it and get it every month without having to do the research and read reviews, that is the best thing about Lovevery. So we couple the current play kit with some of the other playthings that he has, and we rotate them. We put whatever other toys we want to accessorize it with as well. And the greatest thing about this is, now here's the gag. I went down a rabbit hole trying to find a Montessori play shelf. I looked at so many websites, at so many shelves, and the one thing that I wasn't finding was storage. I need storage. If I'm going to do a toy rotation, it needs to be efficient. It needs to be something that's easy for me at the end of the night. When everybody goes to sleep, I want to just come over here and just grab things, put it away. I don't want to walk down the hall, go to the other room, go to another room, go downstairs, go upstairs, go here, go. I want it all to be in one central place, and that's what this does. We keep all of Mason's playthings in here, and let me just back up and tell you about the storage. The storage is so big, so deep. It fits so many things. I was stunned at how much fit in the back of this thing. It was incredible. But what stood out for me, not just the storage, was the beautiful finish of this. So I was seeing I think I found one other company that actually made a Montessori play shelf with storage in the back. And what I didn't care for about it was it wasn't as smooth. It wasn't finished. I needed something that was finished. If Mason runs his fingers across it, I needed it to be smooth. The Lovevery one was very well done, smoothly finished, made of sustainable wood, non-toxic finish. So if you have a child that's still biting on things, you don't have to worry about that. It's also the same material they use for the other playthings. So aesthetically, you can see all of it goes well together. Love that. The other thing I loved a lot about this play shelf is it's very simple. It only had one big compartment and two little compartments at the bottom. Again, remember the study that I was talking about that talked about children having less and being able to do more and use their imagination more with less. That goes back to this. I didn't want a play shelf that had all these different compartments. I wanted it to give me the flexibility of putting whatever number of things I want on an open shelf, and then two shelves at the bottom for me to also put what I wanted there. So this, when I tell you everything about it fit the bill. I was so excited when we found this. Very smooth finish, very well done. Love everything about it. No pun intended, but all pun intended. Love everything about it. Now the assembly of this product, my husband usually builds everything in our house, but I was so excited and eager to get this up that as soon as it came in, I built it the same night when everybody went to sleep, and I had a new cute little rotation set up for Mason. So when he woke up, he was so excited. He was so excited about this that it kept him up for like the first 2 nights because he would keep waking up to go out there to play with whatever was on the shelf. So that was really exciting for us. I thought that was really sweet. And it actually inspires me and motivates me. So at night when everybody goes to sleep, and usually I'm tired and I just want to turn the lights out and go to bed, I'm like, oh, let me make a new setup. I get excited. I had to stop myself in the beginning. I was like, wait, let it be a once a week thing. Like, you don't have to do it every 2 nights or every other night. So that was a good thing, was that you set up the toys, you set up the playthings for 1 week, and whatever he plays with that's out and about, all I'm doing is picking them up and placing them right back on the shelf. So easy. The toy rotation is such a dream, and this thing makes it a dream. As far as durability, I feel like we'll have this for a very long time. Even when Mason is older, this is something that I would put in his room, and I can store his some clothes in the back maybe. He can have a TV on top. This could be his TV stand. Like, I really see ourselves using this for a long time. When Mason outgrows this and he's older, we'll keep this in our home. This will be my decor shelf. I will put home decor items on it and do a home decor rotation and have like different things on display. It's everything. I really love it. So if you're looking for a play shelf, or you're trying to do a toy rotation and you want to cut out the stress, the headache, and declutter your home, this is it. Look no further. Send this to another parent who might be looking for the same thing, or someone who's gonna become a parent. This thing is game changing. I'll put all the links below in the description box for this play shelf as well as the playthings. If you haven't already subscribed to Lovevery Play Kits, consider it, because it has taken so much stress out of our lives as parents, and it has definitely been really exciting for Mason. Like, when we see him play with them, we see that he's genuinely engaging. He genuinely loves the things that he plays with. So we really love Lovevery. And if you're considering becoming a family, I'll put the link below for you, as well as a link to this shelf. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it, consider subscribing for more content around toddler life, living abroad, interior and exterior style. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.